Hi guys, if you're watching this, hello, welcome to my little corner on the internet. This is just a channel where I ramble. I literally just ramble whenever I feel like it, and this is one of those moments. Today's Thursday. I'm recording this on Thursday, the 2nd of April, if I'm not mistaken. I just came back from the shops because my agent had said there's people coming to view my apartment. As I mentioned, I am moving, so people have already started. Well, today would have been the first day of people coming to view my place. Anywho, so I thought, then he called now to cancel because he said all the people that wanted to view canceled because I assume it's the long weekend and people want to go and do whatever. So I thought, let me just do an unboxing. Not really an unboxing, but I guess because I'm also preparing. I'm also preparing to move, and because I'm so busy, I don't want to leave it till the very last moment. So today I went out and I got a few supplies, focusing on cleaning stuff. I've already viewed my apartment, and usually when you move in, it's clean, but not clean, not nasipi clean, So it's always nice to have your own people to go and clean the place to your standard before you move in. So I've already made arrangements for that, and the lady that's going to be helping me has given me a list. I'm not gonna go through, but it's just literally cleaning supplies. But anyway, while I unpack all of this, I just want to say life is incredible, and I think that's why I felt the need to film this video today. Life is so incredible in how it works out. I really cannot believe the season of my life that I'm in right now. It feels like I'm dreaming. It feels like things have never been bad. That's how good it is right now. It feels like I've never cried from fear, from uncertainty, from feeling overlooked. It feels like I don't know disappointment. It feels like I don't know the anxiety of not being sure if you're gonna get enough bookings for the month, if you're gonna make enough money for you to pay, for your rent. It feels like that life is such a distant memory, and I can't believe how God works. I can't believe how things fall into place in God's time, right? I'm in a season in my life where I feel like it's harvest time for me. I think I arrived in Joburg when was COVID? I think 2020. I started an internship at Supersport on the 2nd of November. I think it was 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And yay! I could write a book. I could literally write a book about the roller coaster that has been my life from the time we started that program up until now, right? Hey bo, saza sakhala in Johannesburg, trying to make a living, trying to establish myself, trying to build a career, gain my independence financially. Hey bo. I think about it and I literally want to cry when I look back and see just my journey and my resilience. Oh my gosh, my resilience, because there were so many moments where I had every reason to quit, where I had every reason to pack my bags and go home, from being told that we weren't good enough because we didn't study engineering, right? And that we should go back to school if you want to be successful in that company, to being overlooked for opportunities because of that. to completing an internship for a year, and then instead of you getting an employment offer, hey guys, you told that your internship contract has been extended by another year. Yo, I cried, and I was like, God, what the hell is happening? You accept that, you cry every day, you're dealing with, you're assigned to, firstly, you're forced to go into a department that you have no interest in, but you're given an ultimatum, literally an ultimatum, to say, do this or go home. Literally. Those who know. Those who were there know. Hey, boo. You suck it up, right? Because it's routine. There's no plan B. I've always wanted to live in the city, and I knew that I don't have a plan B. I don't have a choice. I don't have the luxury to go back. Anyway, let me unpack. I don't have the luxury to go back to Durban, because where am I going back to, right? My mom is in Bizana. Technically, I don't have a home in Durban anymore, so I didn't have the option to say, you know what, bye-bye. I didn't. So I sucked it up, and I took the second year of that internship, and I cried, guys. I remember, in fact, talking about it, it is triggering me even now. I remember even there was this guy, he's one of the drivers at work. I know he meant it wasn't in a malicious way, but he bumped into me, and I was interning at this other department that I was forced into. And he was like, how? I'm like, yeah. And he said, wait, by the time you're with this company, was an internship, you go to a good drive, you know? Because that's how crazy things were. That's how much I was just being pushed around, because I guess there was nowhere to place me because I'm not an engineer. I cried. And then at the end of that 2-year internship, now I'm excited. I'm thinking, oh, okay, the told 70 paid. The told 70. Okay, yeah, I just went to Willie's and got some croissants because I was hungry. Then I ended up not eating them. But anyway, placemats. So I'm thinking, things are gonna start popping now. Things are gonna start popping. I'm gonna get my job, and it would have been worth all the trouble. No job offer on the table. By the time I finished that year, I was told that, oh no, we're not hiring, so you're gonna have to enter. I cried, guys. Anyway, long story short, it was just horrible. I don't want to get into the details because I'm realizing as I talk about it that I still get so triggered. But it was just a terrible experience in every way possible. From every angle. I don't know how many departments I had been jumping around within the company, trying to grow, seeking opportunities to better align myself with growth and with things that I was passionate about, and it just was not working out. It just wasn't working out. I remember this one day sitting in the car, and luckily I had recorded that video. Sitting in the car, and I was just so defeated. I was depressed. I was at the end of my rope, and I sat in my car and I cried. It was after a shift. I was now training for editing, and it wasn't going well. It just was not going well, and I just felt like I keep having to start over. When will it be my turn, to grow? When will it be my turn to be established? Oh gosh. Right now it's really hard. It's really, really hard. I'm so tired of people asking, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm so tired of that question. I'm really doing my best. and it's just not showing. It's just not showing. I sat there and I cried. I was like, God, there's no way this is it for me. There is no way. There is no way. Like, I need you to get me out of here. I don't have the option, the luxury of quitting because I don't have a plan B, but I need you to get me out of here. No, I cried so much. But I just like was so done, man. My spark was gone, my joy was gone. I was just starting to hate working in TV because I was just like, this is not what I had in mind for my life. This is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. I was so unhappy. I was miserable. And looking back now, I'm just like, yo, God, I am grateful. I never in my wildest dreams thought Oguti, like God would restore my time and restore my effort and reward me, for my resilience in a way that it has. I didn't anticipate that making that decision to walk away from television would be, at least television in that sense or in that environment, would lead to a completely different life and a completely different space, mentally, emotionally. I'm so grateful. I am so, so, so grateful for where I am right now. It feels unreal. It feels unreal. And I'm grateful, man. I think I don't know, I just don't have the strength to get into details because it was a bit too much, and now that I'm standing in front of the camera, I'm just like, I'm not ready to talk about it. But it was a very difficult experience, but I'm so grateful that I came out of it. And yo, Gulu has just been so incredible and has just almost like Utsinje, for every tear that you shed in that building, I'm gonna turn it, amplified by 10, and this time around it's going to be tears of joy. Like I was going to the shops this morning, I was just reminded of how I would listen to certain songs. Like I know there's Mahalia, the song that says "You Fight for Me." Oh my gosh, I would listen to that song when I would come back from work, crying because the person who was appointed to train me was horrible. He was literally a bully. He was horrible, and I was like, God, you fight for me, and there isn't a battle that you have not conquered for me. You've gone before me. You've won for me. Yo, Lepo, I'm singing that song, and I'm in the pits. I feel like a nobody. I feel overlooked. I feel like God is not hearing my prayers. Yes, sis. But anyway, all of this to say, everything is seasonal, right? Even the suffering is seasonal. Even the song by Mandisi that says, what does it say? But basically, we're not going to cry forever. Something good will happen. I used to flip and marinate myself with that song because I believed it in my heart that it will be worth it. It will be worth it, that this isn't the end of my story. But needless to say, I walked away 2 years ago. This is my third year now out of broadcast in the traditional sense. I'm actually slowly getting back to it, but not full time. It's just something that I do for fun now. But God came through, right? God came through, and Yashi and Jaimpilo, and time was restored, effort was restored, and joy more than anything, health, sanity, just the love for life, peace was restored. And I am so grateful. I walk in gratitude every morning. I'm just like, God, I can't believe this is my life. I can't believe that this is the same Johannesburg that was once so freaking cold and lonely and just living from literally in survival mode. Yo, guys. Yeah, now I really cannot believe, but needless to say, I'm always just reminded and affirmed that, you know what, seasons change. Seasons change. Like everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. Everything changes, the good and the bad. So with the good, I've learned to embrace the good seasons because literally all of it is temporary. So I'm present in those moments. I love louder. I love more fuller because I'm so aware of how seasons change, right? The bad, when I'm going through difficult things now, I go through them with the same grace of understanding, but it's not forever. Be still. Be still. This will end and another season will start. The night ends and the morning comes. The scripture also that was just in my head this morning that says, though weeping may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And I'm so grateful that I am living in my morning season. I'm living in the light that I was once at the end of the tunnel. I am inside it and it is bright and warm and it is worth it. And I am so grateful that I did not give up. I'm so grateful that I didn't allow those two gentlemen, and if I could name them, and one day I will, two gentlemen at Supersport that made my life a living hell. One day, karma will find you. It will fetch you where you are. But anyway, we are here now. Let me be nice. Okay, these are from Pep. I got these little Prep thingies. I've been looking for them. These are only $40. I've been looking for this everywhere because I wanted specifically glass ones. And they were expensive. At Woolies, 90 Rand. And then at, what's that shop that sells linen? Continental linen. They cost like flipping 80 Rand. I was like, no ways. So Pep is where it's at. I got this for $40 each. For meal prepping. Also, this is, like I said, this is all in preparation for my move. So I got 4 of these. Yeah, but anyway, just to say, I'm so grateful that I did not allow those experiences to break my spirit, that I continue to believe in myself and I continue to believe in more, and I continue to believe that I was worthy of receiving more. So yeah, man. So this literally, I'm yapping. I didn't plan to be yapping about this, but I'm yapping because I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. Anyway, these are just Continental pillowcases. I ordered bedding online. But this is part of my spoils also. I worked incredibly hard this month and had some very significant milestones. So I thought, let me splurge and buy some home stuff. So I bought bedding and I bought a rug. So anyway, while I was at Pep, I came across this. Right? How cute. It says vision board. Magnetic weekly planner. I like putting stuff up on my fridge, so this will go here. I'm gonna remove this was from I looked at my video the last time I recorded and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, people don't think I'm having a baby. No, I'm not having a baby. I was just hosting a gender reveal at my place. So this is gonna go here. I thought it was super cute, again from Pep. So health, career, wealth, travel, family, lifestyle, hobbies, knowledge, love. Cutie patootie. Let me actually put it up now. So we can see it together. Yeah, so anyway, so this video is really just an expression of my gratitude. One day when I have the courage and I've healed, maybe I'll literally sit down and unpack every single thing. Isn't that dramatic? I'll do a tell all, because what a nightmare. Hey guys, what a nightmare. It truly was like by the grace of God. But I'm so grateful for where I am, and when you are in the pits, it doesn't feel like kuzodlula. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like things will get better. Oh, this is nice. Oh, so many scratches. Can you guys see? Whoa. Pep home. So many dings and dangs. How, yazi yayimbi. Yazi yayimbi band. Let's see, but maybe when it's against the fridge, it won't be as visible. Okay, let me try not to mess up the microphone. But anyway, this is to say when you're going through things, you really don't, it doesn't feel like they're going to get better. It doesn't feel like things are going to get better. But they do. They do. After a while, they genuinely do. And I'm proof of that, and I'm walking in that grace, and I'm so thankful that I did not quit. So I'm in the season of my life where I'm literally giving myself whatever I want because I deserve it. I am, not bad. It's just not cute. It has so many scratches. Bad. Pep. Okay, it's a cute concept. I don't know if it's visible on camera. It's a cute concept, but anyway, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna regret moving this camera because I'm on the other side. Let's see. I don't know if you can see my fridge, but there. Okay, come back. Come back to me. Okay, hopefully that's straight. But anyway, and I'm so grateful. And it comes with this little pen, I'm assuming. Yeah, man, I'm walking in grace. I'm walking in gratitude. And yeah, I'm walking with a new appreciation for time. Like, like, how do I phrase it? Yeah, I've learned I think that's what I've learned in now my 6th year in Johannesburg. And to believe to believe my time will come. To know it without a shadow of a doubt that my time will come, to know about what is meant for me will find me no matter what, no matter how long it takes. What is meant for me will always find me. So yeah, anyway, very preachy video, but it really is because there's so much gratitude. Health. Let's say, I don't know what to put here. What do you put here? Okay, let's say swim class. How cute. Probably should be doing this off camera. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is cute. Okay, this is so cute. This is so cute. Why didn't I get this before? Because I love putting stuff up on my fridge. Okay, I don't like that it gets dirty. But anyway, let me wrap this up. I'm really yapping. Please, man, I've already showed you this. I then ordered a few things from Amazon. Thought I'll open this already. It's a big ass box. I love Amazon. I really have become less. Let me just put it here. Should I just put it here? I've really just become less of a take a lot girl and more of an Amazon girly pop. First up, anyway, I'm done yapping. Let me just finish yapping. But anyway, I don't mean to be preachy because I, for one, understand. But when you are in it, it doesn't feel like kuzodlula. No matter how much people encourage you, it just does not sink in because things are so bad, and you're the only one who truly understands how bad things are. Because ultimately, you can have support and have people around you, but ultimately, we all walk alone. So only you know the gravity of your experience and just how bad things are or how low you are. So even me sharing this isn't to say just because, yeah, well, I'm in a different season now. I have authority to speak, you know, but for me, it's just to say, yo, mean. And it's my prayer and my hope that even for you too, it will come to pass. It's not even about being a religious person. It's just the law of life. Seasons change. Like, it's by default, it's by God's design. Seasons change the same way that, you know, there's night and there's day, and there's nothing we can do to stop that process. It's the same thing that I believe for our lives, that continuity, seasons change. There's a circle on my arm because of how much how deeply I hold that conviction about time. And oh my goodness. Anyway, again, another one, like sometime in the future, maybe when planned, I'll tell you why there's a circle. I'll tell you why I got a circle on my arm. But yeah, seasons change. Okay, I'm done preaching. Fun stuff. The swimmer that I am, I got myself, this is a case for my goggles. Oh, it is so beautiful. Got this obviously from Amazon. Love, love, love. And then again, for my move, I'm so excited to move. I will do a separate moving video, but I'm so excited to move. I'm literally moving in 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, end of April. I'll be out of here. Let's see. So I bought this is so beautiful. If you haven't clocked it yet, purple is my favorite color. There's a bit of purple literally everywhere in this house. Shades of purple. It's just a color that makes me happy. So I saw these on Amazon, hangers. Oh my god, I think I need to buy more so that so that I use these only. So I needed more hangers. And these were cute. I think these were like, how much are these? They're not expensive. They're not expensive. Oh, they're so beautiful. How many are in here? So there's 30 in a pack, and I bought 2. Did I buy 2? I bought 2. I think I need to buy another 2-pack so that I know that for the rest of my life I'm not buying hangers. And that's that. And then last but certainly not least, I am doing research about, you know, books for a little girl. There's a very special 8-year-old that is in my heart, and so I am starting a book collection for her. And on today's agenda, not today's agenda, but top of that agenda, is to, one, get her into reading and to get her to love and enjoy reading. If you know me, I'm very, very, very passionate about early childhood development as it relates to child literacy and having kids understand, you know, learn how to comprehend information from an early age. Love that. I'm very big on that. So this little girl, I am now building a library for her, and I thought the best way for me to start is to collect books that are by Black authors and that have representation for, you know, with characters that look like her. So I'll do a separate review for the books. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This is so cute. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm not a YouTuber, so I never know how cute, how to hold these things. But anyway, this book is called Wonder. It's written by Sihle Nontjokweni. I didn't want to mispronounce the surname. And Matabotlad. Stunning book. Yeah, so I think this one is just about, you know, being different and identity and love and oh my god. So what I want to do, I'm getting them now. I'm only going to see this little girl in June. So I'm going to start buying these books and I want to read them myself so that I'm not exposing her to rubbish. Never trust anyone these days. So this is the first. I'm so excited. This is the first one. This is the second one. This one is called Hug by Night. also by a South African author. I actually knew of it because I know Karabo Papi, who illustrated the book. I follow her on Instagram. Her work is amazing. So she is the person I saw this book from, and it's written by Harold Green. I don't know what this one is about, but I also think it's about an identity one as well. So just about, it's called Hug by the Night. Animals everywhere loved what they saw. Okay, I don't know, but it's a picture book. Oh, so pretty. Okay, sorry, I told you my camera etiquette is not that great. So yeah, so it's these two. I actually ordered 3, but Yona's arriving tomorrow. The third one that I ordered is the one by Lupita. I forgot the title. Suela, something like that. But it's by Lupita Nyong'o, so that's arriving tomorrow. So those are the first 3 books that I got for her. Super excited to build her library. Yeah, and then that's it. Lots of yapping in this video, but I'm so grateful, man, to God, and I think that's the main thing. I'm very grateful to God for I literally am living my wildest dreams. I am living every prayer, those that were silent, those were loud, that were loud. All the tears that I've shed, worth it. Like all the scriptures are coming back to my head. I tell you, the suffering that we're experiencing today is nothing compared to the joy that we'll experience. And man, I'm living in my joy. I'm living in my season of restoration. I'm living in my season of just abundance and harvest and peace and just security, man, to feel safe in my own existence, to feel confident in my work, confident in the opportunities that await me. It's not something that I take lightly. But anyway, very long video, but it is what it is. We're moving. I'll catch you guys whenever. No promises. Have a lovely Easter weekend if you do celebrate. If not, enjoy the long weekend with friends and family. Rest up, and we'll catch up next week. Bye.